Welcome, welcome. We are kicking off week 7 today with a Tabata HIIT workout focused on really everything from the waist up in the upper body. Let's go ahead and begin warming up. We're just going to start by bringing an ear to each shoulder. Just like the last workout, I've got my little baby saying hello. Why don't you sit by me, hun? Ear to shoulder, just really stretching out the traps and really getting any sort of a roll you like here as well. I know, Mama's got to get her workout done. Alrighty, next up we're going to come into some marches with our arms laterally out to the side. I know, I will see you later, honey. So just some small marches and some small arm circles. Really feel that tension in your arms. Reverse directions if you haven't yet. Okay, next up, bringing your arms into a goalpost position, and we're just gonna rotate down and up. Really, all muscles of the upper body are fair game for today's workout. Next up, getting into the triceps. I want you to do an arm swing. Stop those elbows at the top, lower the forearm. And last but not least, we're gonna come down onto the mat. We're gonna do an inchworm. So first of all, stretching those hamstrings if they need it, but then walking out to a nice plank position, squeezing your glutes, and then right back in.
Bring the baseline back around again.
Alrighty, and that is it. We are ready to jump into our workout. So it is Tabata style today, 20 seconds active, 10 seconds rest. Throughout this entire routine, we have 20 different exercises that we're gonna be going through, and we're gonna repeat each exercise 3 times before we move on to the next one. So you'll wanna have a range of weights nearby, and we're gonna get this list done. All right, we're gonna begin with a bear crawl. Maybe AJ can help us demonstrate here, but we're gonna be on all fours, walking forward and backwards. So taking a few steps forward, a few steps back, really engaging those quads, engaging all of your core. Pushing through the chest, the shoulders, the triceps. Alrighty, and then a 10-second rest. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times. And rest. 1 more of those, then we're gonna pick up some weights. Now I'm considering this workout a no repeats workout because we're basically doing each exercise for 1 minute, but we're getting some baby rests in between, so it will fly by. Okay, next up, chest press and a chest fly. So on your back, regular chest press. Once you come together, flip those palms so you can do that nice fly position. All right, one more or two more of those. All right, and one more. Arnold chest press is next. So just as you would do for an Arnold shoulder press, we're gonna be on our back. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. Get there when you can. I know it's only 10 seconds to transition, but you're gonna lower with your palms facing you, and then as you press up, they're going to rotate 80 degrees. All right, two more of those. This is really getting into the biceps more than anything. Okay, and one more of those. Okay, next up is a traveling push-up, so you do not need any weights at all. Up in a push-up position, doing the push-up. You can also be on your knees for this. And then you're gonna take a step and walk to the side. Okay, two more of those. Here, honey, you can lay down. There you go. There you go. Nice tight core, squeezing the booty. You guys will have to let me know what pets you have working out with you at home. Any kind of dogs, cats, caged animals. I would love to hear it. Okay, some hinged over bicep curls. So go a little lighter because we're going to have that angle on our biceps. Palms are out and you're curling. It's really up to you if you want to keep your elbows straight down or if you want them by your sides. All I ask is that you keep them in the same spot. All right, just like that, two more of those. right. Really make sure those shoulders are staying rolled down and back. I don't want it looking like the hunchback. Okay, next up, alternating shoulder press plus a lean. So go a little bit lighter if you need to. As you shoulder press, you're leaning. So you're really gonna feel your core fire up on this one. That's why it's important not to go too heavy. It's a very dynamic movement. Super great exercise for the transverse abdominis, those innermost layers of the core. 10-second rest. Okay, one more of this one. I've got to always say it out loud so I don't mess these up. Next up, bent arm lateral raise and an uppercut. So flipping those palms, lifting straight up. We saw this one in the last workout. Two more to go. And one more. Okay, this time we're gonna be in a shoulder press position, right up here, and you're gonna bring those elbows down and back up. A lot for the shoulders in this series. Down to the side and raise up. Ooh, these are tougher than I thought. Going with a little lighter weights for our last two here. Right down to the side and back up. Keep those palms out. And once more. Okay, this time we're gonna get a little more movement and I'm excited. We're gonna shuffle and a cross punch. Shuffle, cross punch. As I promised, we're gonna work in just a little bit more cardio in some of these workouts to round out the program. Increase that heart rate while staying at as much of our max capacity with weightlifting as we can. 2 more to go on those. Really squeeze and twist through that midsection. And one more, really pop that hand out and in, nice and quickly, yet staying controlled. Okay, bicep curl pulses. Well, let's see what we can do on these guys. Elbows tucked in, pulsing. All right, 2 more to go. Oh, and once more. Next up, we're going to be doing some side planks. So it's up to you if you want to put some weights in your hands. I'm going to be using 6 pounds in each. So up into plank, opening up. And you're kind of doing a little bit of a shoulder press here. Roll on through and to the other side. All right, tiny little break. You can kind of just roll over those feet from side to side. And really be mindful of your midsection. I don't want that sinking down as you're coming through the middle. And I also don't want it popping up either. So in this plank, we've got almost like a little bit of a hollow position going on, rolling that pelvis under, engaging the abs. One more on these.
Nothing above that can stop us. You and me sparkle like stardust. No one like us, babe. We'd be glorious. And you could try hating or shaming.
Okay, you don't need the weights for this next one, but come back to a plank position. We're going to do some mountain climbers. So you're bringing one knee in at a time. It's up to you how fast you move. I would really like you to keep control in your midsection. So if you can, try to catch yourself in a reflection, whether it's a mirror or it's a TV screen. Well, you might not be able to because we're on the floor, but the reason being is I don't want you sinking down and I don't want you looking like this either. Sometimes we think we have the right form, but it surprises us when we look at it. Okay, one more of these. Next up, plank again, high to low planks. You're coming down to your elbows and then coming up. 3 of these. Try to minimize the swiveling going on in the hips. Okay, 2 more to go. Cranking out these planks here, and man, we're like probably 3/4 of the way through. Okay, one more. I challenge you, don't always come down and up the same way. Try to switch it out. 1 more of these. Next up, rowing. From the ground, we're gonna row and set it down in between. Alrighty, 2 more of those. Squeeze those glutes behind you and really keep that back engaged. That's what this exercise is all about. So again, why it's really important to hopefully be able to see reflection so we're not like this. You're gonna get some low back pain if that's the case. The last one of these. Reverse flies this time. So probably going a bit lighter. And while you're doing that reverse fly, she's doing a little baby step back each time. Okay, catch your breath. These intervals are really catching up. I'm feeling it. It's not so bad the first few, but once we get to the end here, we've got to really keep our mind in the game. And once more. Just like our quote today, your life is as good as your mindset. I would even say your workout is as good as your mindset. A lot of things are as good as our mindset, being honest. How we're choosing to perceive things, that's everything. I'm gonna stay with these same weights. We're gonna be hinged over, making a Y with our upper body. So slightly hinged, that nice V or Y with your hands. Again, think about those back muscles working. If they're not working, then it's probably not being done right. So shoulders roll down and back. Imagine squeezing those shoulder blades, those lats together. Okay, let's do one more of those. No weights for our next one. Onto your tummy. We're gonna do some penguins. Your arms are gonna be down by your side. You're gonna be lifting your feet and your legs, and you're reaching for your knees. So really targeting that mid-lower back, that love handles region. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Okay, two more. After this exercise, we have 3 more to go. So we are nearing the finish line. All right, one more. All right, heavy weight, one single heavy weight. We're gonna do a halo around our head in a tricep extension. So keeping that weight close, circling back, keeping those elbows stationary, pushing up, and then coming around the other side. Two more of those.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life.
Okay, one more to go, then 2 more exercises.
Lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance.
Okay, I'm picking a weight I would do for a tricep extension or a kickback. So just like that, we're gonna add a little bit of a twist. So follow me, we're gonna do the kickback, come up to stand, bring those palms up and cross forward. And when you come up again, cross that other hand forward. So we are really getting like 3-in-1 muscles working on this one. Triceps, biceps, shoulders. 2 more of these. And one more. Don't rush through this. Take it slow. Let those muscles work. All right, tricep push-up and alternating rows. So you can have those weights underneath your hands. I'm gonna be actually from my knees. Elbows staying close for the tricep push-up, and then you're gonna row. All right, literally 2 more intervals left, less than 1 minute and you are done. One more. Really fire up that core this time, a little bit extra. We're familiar with the move. Now really keep that core stationary. All right, that sure was a fun one. If you enjoyed this style with the Tabata format, the mix of upper body exercises, hit that thumbs up. I love to hear your feedback. We have 2 weeks left, a little bit less than 2 weeks now that we are done with week 7, day 1. And I'm really curious to hear from you. We remember those 3 commitments from the beginning of the program. I am curious to hear how these have benefited your life up to this point. So just to remind you, the first one was this commitment to getting stronger. Whether that's lifting really heavy or moving a little bit more agile like we're doing in the back end of this program. The second was prioritizing protein, nutrient-dense foods. The third was to ditch that scale, maximize, and think about other ways that we are seeing progress in our life. And then there were the 3 bonus commitments. Those were prioritizing sleep, being aware of our amount of stress, and trying to manage that, and then also making sure that we are maintaining general movement in between these workouts. So I'd love to hear how all these areas are going for you. Feel free to share those down below, but let's go ahead and cool it down. You can come to your knees, doing an overhead tricep stretch. And then once you're good with that, let's lean a little bit. And we incorporated a decent amount of abdominal exercises today. Feeling that nice stretch in the oblique. All right, onto the other arm. Okay, come on down to your back. And we're just gonna take one of your knees, twist it over. Hold it here, breathe a little bit deeper. Notice as you breathe out, that extra stretch that comes into the low back. Alrighty, rolling into the other side, other knee comes over. Okay, you can sit on up and then take those hands behind you. Try to bring them together so those pinkies are basically almost touching, and then open up through your chest, through your biceps, your shoulders. Again, as you take those deep breaths, feeling your chest open and stretch. Hi, honey. Being such a patient girl. You're being so patient, yes. All right, last cool down exercise I had planned here was to stretch out our wrists. So let's just start by rolling them out. Rolling out those wrists. We did a decent amount of planks. And honestly, anytime we grab a weight, we're using our wrists. Let's stretch them out. This is really one of those areas that is highly overlooked when it comes to stretching and just taking care of. Yet it's our hands, it is integral to really every exercise and activity in life that we do. So care for your wrists. I have a wrist mobility workout actually, I can link it here. It's only 10 minutes and it's some great exercises to just memorize, to strengthen your wrists, to stretch them, so we can truly get the most out of these higher caliber workouts. Other than this is all I had for you today. Wonderful job. Remember, leaving your thoughts down below on how those 3 or 6 commitments are going for you. Let me know what other pets are nearby you when you're working out. I would love to hear. And you can always connect with me on Instagram as well if you want to send me a photo. Let me know how your progress is going. I love to keep that individual communication open with you. So that is always an option for you as well. But I will see you again for week 7, day 2. We'll see you then.